Alrighty guys, so we are today taking a 3D print that I just made and we are going to put it together. And what we are putting together is a Labubu. Here are all of our Labubu pieces. I printed it out for my stepsister because her birthday was yesterday, and this is what we came up with. We got a rainbow body and then the rest of it is pretty normal. But now I got to put it all together and hope that she loves it. I put it together with 3D Gloop. 3D Gloop, if you want to sponsor me, I'm right here. I'm about to run out, but this is probably one of my last go arounds with this bottle of 3D Gloop because it's one, about to expire, and two, it's almost gone because I use it on literally everything. Also, if you see my phone set up in this, ignore it, because I am also trying to film for a TikTok at the same time. It's also like my super first time using the mic, and so I'm super excited to hear how it's working. So testing, 1, 2, 3. This is the body of the Labubu. It turned out really cute. I think it actually turned out really perfect. I was expecting a little bit worse because some creators over on TikTok have had some issues printing Labubus, and mine printed pretty perfect. It did take 7 hours for the body to print though, so that was crazy. But yeah, I love the like rainbow filament. Shout out to Sunlu. They have all the best filament, so that's what we're using. So I left some of the pieces on here so that I could show you how I take apart my tree attachments. I just use some like Harbor Freight pliers and I do it. So let's see. There's one eye out. It typically comes out pretty easy. I'm still trying to figure out this whole filming from my desk thing. As you can see, it came off pretty easy. Show the TikTok camera too. But it came off pretty simple. I just have to get this bottom stuff off now. Without, oof, this is where it's getting tricky. I don't want to ruin the spots where their teeth go in. So I gotta be careful doing this. Oh, this part's coming off pretty easy. It's just the inside. I might have to find some smaller tweezers soon. Turn this camera on too. It's really tricky filming for both TikTok and YouTube, but I love that I now have the DJI so I can film sideways and then I can film vertical for the other one. I just kind of have to figure out where I want everything. Let's see. This part is going to be tricky. See how it is in its mouth? That's where it's going to be really tricky to get that out. So when I can't get those pieces out very easy, I do take my Cricut little thing and get it into the small spots, and it typically comes out pretty easy. I don't want to break any. Aha, there it is. It's coming out pretty smoothly. Just don't want to break anything. Ow. And you got to be really careful because it is pointy. I did just poke myself. The printer that I print on is a Bamboo Lab A1 mini. Oh, that chunk came out really nicely. I do want a bigger printer though, because I want to start printing helmets. Right now I can't really print helmets, and it's kind of a bummer. I want to print my best friend's kid a Iron Man helmet really bad. This is just going to be tricky. Now I know why all the other creators were having issues with this part. There we go. It's just super stuck. There it is. Now it's coming out. Excuse my kid in the background. When you have children, there is no such thing as privacy anymore. But that's okay. And privacy? Yeah, there's no privacy anymore, bud. He's mocking me. Almost all out. It is like really close to being there. I don't like printing. I have the option where I can print multicolor. I can print up to 4 colors, or maybe 5, I can't remember. But I don't like using that on big projects like this. I prefer to puzzle everything together. It's just more fun, and I just like doing it more that way, unless I'm making earrings. If I'm making earrings, I'm okay with it being either one piece, and then I take my like acrylic markers, and I just will like hand paint them, or I will do it in the multicolor. But with things like this, I like puzzling it together. It's kind of therapeutic. All right, well, we got his face. There's the little Labubu. Show the TikTok camera. Labubu's face. All right, let's get to the next part. Next, I have his eyes, but the eyes, like, they didn't have any tree supports, so we don't have to do anything with the round parts of the eyes. But the black parts that go inside did have tree supports, so we will have to remove those. And this tree support like goes through all the way through. So I will just poke it through, pop it right out. And then I'll just do it with the other one now. These are actually like, it's kind of weird. It like goes all the way through the hole. I've never had one like that, but it's pretty easy to just pop them out. So I'm not too worried. And that one just popped right out. So this is his little nose piece, and it is tiny, so this is gonna be a little rough. I don't know why it needed supports like this. If I were to reprint this, I would take these off, because this is like stupid. Didn't need this. Got it. And there is the nose. His little feet came out perfect, so we don't need to take any supports off that at all. these came out just right. His hands, though, they have supports. So we'll take this off. Take my pliers. And I had to be really careful with this because I want it has like a little insert so that the hand can go into that little hole and secure it. All right, there's one. There, the second one was way easier. So there, see how it has a little indent? We want that to, okay. Then we have his teeth, and we have to be really careful because I do not want to break any of these little teeth, and they're very fragile because they are thin. So I am just taking my pliers. Oof, that was a close one. These ones are a little tricky because they have little supports in between everything. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to break his teeth. But I'm doing pretty good. So far, no broken teeth. And it's like gonna go in like a little retainer almost. I'm just kind of like popping the little tree support and like it's popping right out. This is like the really time consuming part of 3D printing. All right, last little parts that I have to do is these little pieces of his ear, which should take like 2 seconds. So let's do it. Just gonna pop it off of this little piece. This one also has little like clip-in spots that it's gonna go on, so I have to be careful with that as well. Don't want to break it. Ooh, it's fragile. I just broke it a little bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna glue it back. I'll glue it back together. Fudge. I didn't realize it was so gentle. Ooh. So I broke it a little bit, but I'm just gonna glue it. I feel like a lot of these supports were really unnecessary. So I think I should have grabbed like the big pieces and pulled those instead of like, I just went in and started grabbing, and I think that's when it snapped, is I grabbed the wrong piece. This one was way easier though. It's like coming right off. Okay, we're done. Once I have it all glued and stuff, I might, I don't know if you can see, but there is like, I call them little Harrys. And I might have to take a lighter, and what I do is I just take a lighter to it and I just smooth it out with my finger. It makes it smooth again. Super easy. But there's the second one. So I'm just putting the glue in it. This is really hard to do one-handed. I need like an above holder. And this stuff dries really fast, so you gotta work fast. Stick it in, pop her in. And you can hear it kind of click a little bit. Maybe not over my kid, but it clicks right in. And there is our first piece. We are looking good so far. We're gonna do his eyes next. So I gotta figure out what you know what? I should have done this differently. Oh, shoot. So I did it backwards. So I did pop it out before the glue dried really fast. So I need to do the eyes first, because if I don't, then I kind of screw myself. I just gotta figure out, there it goes. So it pops right in. Cute. We'll stick this piece on it. Pop right in. Cute. It's turning out really good. Let's get this guy in there. Wait, upside down. Maybe not. This way. Pop it in. So that's what we got so far. And then we'll put his other eyeball in. I will go back and reinforce these if I have to, but I might not have to on these ones because they popped in pretty good. So there it is. There's his little face so far. All right, let's do his mouth. For his mouth, I am gonna take these little pieces and I'm just gonna put glue on them. I'm really running low on glue and I'm really sad because I don't have any more. I need to order some. This stuff is seriously so good. All right. Then we're going to just take it. I think it went this way. And I'm gonna pop it right in. And it went in right away, so that's good. It popped right in. And I have his little nose in my hand, and I'm just gonna tap it. And it's dripping a little bit, so I'm just gonna wipe it off. And we're going to stick his nose right in. I think it goes that way. Ta-da! So cute. So now that I have his face like fully on, we're gonna try and put it back in second round. So I'm gonna just get the backing of this because we really want it in there and to stay. And I'm gonna get right here and up top because I don't want her to fall apart. I don't know, Labubus are an it. Maybe it's a boy, maybe it's a girl, I don't know. I'm not on trend with the Labubus. And pop it all in. There she is. She's so cute so far. I kind of want to make myself one now. So cute. Okay. Cute. I went ahead and I did the broken ear off of camera. And like I said, once it got on, you can't even tell that I broke it. So that's good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this ear on. And what I found was when I was doing that, it's easier to put it on this than on the other piece. And then you just snap it in. These pieces right here are a little tricky because they have to get under the little hairs that's on it and then pop it in. There we go. So I will say it was actually easier to put them in when they were broken, but I accidentally snapped it right here too, but that's okay because I'm going to go through and I'm going to smooth down these with the lighter when we're all done. Next, we're going to put on Labubu's feet. I found out with the other stuff, it's just easier to do it this way. And I'm going to just stick it right in. It should pop right in. Oh, maybe I got the wrong foot. Yep, there it is. And it popped right in. And then we're going to do the other one. popped right in. So cute. Okay, now we got to do its hands. Popped right in. And his other hand. So cute. All right, he's done. He's so cute. Next, we're going to put on Labubu's feet. I found out with the other stuff, it's just easier to do it this way. And I'm going to just stick it right in. It should pop right in. Oh, maybe I got the wrong foot. Yep, there it is. And it popped right in. And then we're going to do the other one. And it popped right in. So cute. Okay, now we got to do its hands. Popped right in. And his other hand. So cute. All right, he's done. He's so cute. The end of this video with me and the little Labubu creating. I would love it if you would like, subscribe, and comment, and keep following us because there's going to be more building. I'm going to do a lot more building, and tomorrow we have a special video from SummerCon coming, so stay tuned. Bye.